Women's History Month 2024, celebrating women who advocate for equity, diversity, and inclusion. Empowering women, breaking the silence on domestic violence and abuse. As Women's History Month unfolds, it's crucial to reflect not only on the achievements and progress women have made but also on the battles they continue to face. One such battle that often remains shrouded in silence is domestic violence and abuse. This pervasive issue affects women of all ages, races, ethnicities, and socioeconomic backgrounds, reminding us that the fight for gender equality is far from over. Domestic violence is not a new phenomenon, but its prevalence and impact on women's lives make it a significant aspect of women's history. Throughout centuries, women have endured physical, emotional, psychological, and financial abuse within the confines of their homes. Despite the strides made in recognizing and addressing this issue, many women still suffer in silence due to fear, shame, and societal stigma. Historically, patriarchal structures have perpetuated the normalization of domestic violence, treating it as a private matter to be resolved within the confines of the household. Women were often expected to endure abuse silently, with societal attitudes often blaming the victim rather than holding the perpetrator accountable. This attitude persisted for generations, creating a culture of silence that further isolated victims and prevented them from seeking help. However, the women's rights movement of the 20th century brought domestic violence out of the shadows and into the spotlight. Activists and advocates worked tirelessly to challenge societal norms and raise awareness about the prevalence and devastating impact of domestic abuse on women and their families. Legal reforms were enacted, shelters and support services were established, and public awareness campaigns were launched to break the cycle of silence and empower survivors to seek help. Despite these advancements, domestic violence remains a pervasive issue, with millions of women worldwide experiencing abuse each year. The COVID-19 pandemic exacerbated this problem, with lockdowns and social isolation trapping many women in dangerous situations with their abusers, making it even more challenging for them to seek help or escape. Women's History Month serves as a poignant reminder of the resilience and strength of women throughout history, including those who have survived domestic violence and abuse. Their stories of survival and perseverance inspire us to continue the fight for gender equality and to create a world where all women can live free from fear and violence. As we commemorate Women's History Month, let us recommit ourselves to ending domestic violence and abuse in all its forms. This requires not only raising awareness and providing support to survivors but also challenging the societal norms and attitudes that perpetuate violence against women. By standing together and speaking out against domestic violence, we can create a future where every woman is treated with dignity, respect, and equality. If you found this video helpful, please like, comment, share and follow us for more.